Ah! Oh god, things are happening.
I don't feel safe. I need an adult.
I am an adult.
That makes me
That-
feel less safe.
I'm
That's
an
not
adult.
what
Give
we
me more
needed.
alcohol.
That makes me feel safer. I want food.
Sorry, let me pull out real quick.
Sorry, I was consuming my alcohol and talking.
Oh, I want some. So far away. Walk all the way to our fridge.
My god.
I live a hard life, okay?
Are you on your period? Is that why? Is that why you're being so bitchy right now?
We are recording, by the way. Granted, we are in the DnD recording channel, so you should be aware of that.
Wait. We're in the
We're
D&D recording channel?
No.
What?
What? Totally not labeled that.
When was this
We
memo
should
sent
fix
out?
that.
Hold on. I don't have the ability to change these,
No,
damn
you
it.
don't.
No,
want
you
power.
don't.
I think I deserve power.
No, you don't.
I think you've proven that you cannot be trusted with power.
I haven't had enough power to abuse yet. How do you know?
Exactly. You haven't quite proven yourself either that you should be granted such powers.
So is this an actual brand of water?
It came out April 1st. If that
Oh,
helps.
so okay. Gotcha.
So
yes, probably.
Yes?
I wish.
Bye, Darch.
I'd believe it. I'd believe someone would sell water in a barbell-shaped water bottle. Selling water's easy.
Darch.
What?
I'm here.
Alright.
My headset
Okay.
decided to not work.
Well, tell it who's boss.
I did. Now it seems to be working for the time being.
Oh,
So
no.
anyway,
Right,
what's
scared
going
of
on?
submission. We don't know yet. I
Okay.
can tell you what we did the last session.
I have a robot dog.
Yeah, Tobias has a robot dog, and we walked down a hallway,
Okay.
and we have a new companion. And
We found
have to
Irene.
push a button.
Except that companion is not here, so
So she fainted.
She's
and we're just gonna
unconscious.
leave her behind.
oh god, I'm the strong person. Do I have to carry her? I will just drag her in her face.
Also, tentacle porn.
Yeah, I was there for
that
the tentacle
happens.
porn part.
Wait, that got repressed, remember?
Only
Step
for
in the
you,
note.
I completely remember it.
I
Yeah,
wish you
popcorn
Just-
and everything.
Waiting to come back to the surface.
Oddly like the monster involved.
wouldn't.
Alright, so what actually after when the big rock fell from the ceiling and crushed the table, what happened immediately after that? I don't quite remember.
Nothing.
Nothing. We
Nothing.
all like that was pretty much the last thing that happened was rock ceiling
Okay.
randomly and misses all of us miraculously. Despite the DM's best wishes.
You have the recording. You tell us.
Yeah.
I
What DM?
DM.
tried watching the end of it. I couldn't.
It was too good.
Oh no, we stopped recording for a while, didn't we?
No, I got the ending recorded.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Really, Hedgehog?
But
You could at least make it symmetrical after you move that character.
I didn't. He moved himself. I didn't want to have to fill him in too. Hey, that wasn't me.
That's, yeah.
Top right. There you go.
Did you say top right?
As in the top right was different than the top left. I don't know. You get what I meant.
Okay. Focus.
An army of hedgehogs. Fear us. My name is
Yeah, they're
Legion
actually
from
not
many.
hedgehogs.
No, they're dragonborn.
They're all Trogdors.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
And yet, it's just one of you.
Very confused.
Okay. Are you guys all ready?
Yep.
What? Where am I?
Let's do this.
Well, where we left off it is you were all sort of clustered around the room that had not pirate
Some
in it.
doors.
What was her
Not a
name
pirate.
gonna
We
be?
don't. She didn't give a name.
Alright.
All we
Did
know is that
she? I
she
don't remember.
looks like a anime pirate.
Well, the funny thing is she updated her picture on her bio, but for whatever reason it hasn't applied to the character token on the board. I think I need to try and drag it out. There we go.
It's okay. Leave it.
Just leave it.
It'll confuse her, I'm sure.
This picture is much better.
We all, it's already in the recording. The last episode. This has to be it. Otherwise, we'll confuse our viewers.
Yes, this picture must not be changed because the audio recording must retain its sanctity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You read my mind.
Aww,
Alright.
my army is gone.
Yes, your army is gone. You are an army of one. That might be one too many.
Fear
Go
me.
ahead.
Question: How many spells can I cast per day? Is that based on that
The
chart?
spell slots you have.
Chart.
Okay.
As your DM, I'm glad I could help you figure that out.
Hey man, you're supposed to know all the rules. All of them.
Oh, come on.
By heart.
This game has
Hey.
rules?
You're the DM. You have absolute power. Just say there are no rules to this game.
Well, that's it. I quit.
I declare myself God.
No. Sit down.
Aww.
The true God says no.
It's my
He
turn.
quit.
You can be next.
He doesn't have. Yeah. Wait. No.
Yeah. Oh.
I realized what that entailed.
What? Learning all the rules? Every single one of them?
Yes.
All of them?
And then creating some of your own.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening?
Oh, let's see. Should I draw a picture?
Yes.
If you
I
want
like pretty
to.
pictures.
Alright, freehand. We were still in the room. That's a horrible looking room, but we'll go with it. You lot
I
are-
love how subtle that is.
Am I not zoomed out far enough? What am I missing here?
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Oh, there is something there, isn't there? Smiling face. Alright.
Don't worry about it. Just go.
Draw.
Do your thing.
Alright, you came in from an entrance over here. There's a big rock in the middle of the room that squashed the table with the button. There were
Which
Did you
we
ever press
never
the button?
pressed. We did not.
Good. Good. I'm
We
glad
did not
we
press
did.
the button.
The
I
rock
remember.
Why, it's
I remember
pressed now.
yelling at you not to. I remember yelling at Hedge not to press the button because he was trying to.
I was
Yeah.
curious.
Trogdor was very curious. Also,
Wait,
Trogdor
wait,
looked
wait,
at
wait,
him
wait,
and
wait,
went,
wait. Slow down for a second. I was the one trying to stop him from it. Cause I remember I was going to freeze his hand to the
Because
table.
you wanted to push it yourself.
No, because I wanted to clear the rest of the room to get the free loot and then push it. I was.
by the- And who was trying to push it?
Men.
What?
Oh, okay.
No.
Charlotte.
Well,
That
you're the
doesn't
one that
sound-
were
push it.
hanging out next.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the recording, but look, it's a piggy.
Did you make a pig?
Somewhere here there should be a. No, there is no
What's wrong with
eraser,
its
is there?
face?
Damn. Well,
I
there's no
won't do
eraser,
it,
so I
though.
can't undo that last bit.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
I'm just gonna move my avatar away from where its junk would be real quick. You guys have fun
Bacon.
down there. Biggest sausage link you've ever had.
That he moves how to make it weirdly curved. Oh god, that's awful.
Wait, what are you drawing there for? Oh,
As children is why we do not have nice things.
this is why we don't have a PG rating on our show. It hasn't been produced.
Or
We need a
review.
theme song.
I see that Visigoth song that I posted earlier.
Alrighty, so we're in a room.
Yeah, you're in the room where we left off. The rock had fallen. You'd all gathered in the
Oh
bottom
god.
corner.
Like Dwayne the Rock?
Yeah. You pulled not pirate from her cell. Yeah, we'll call her Nyreen for now. Nyreen has been pulled from her cell, and I believe Trogdor, you're in the corner now. You're not up by those cells anymore.
Correct, I was near her cell with Echo.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Names. Tobias, your robot dog friend is following you around?
Correct.
Okay.
The robot dog loves me. Follow me for.
So you think.
Okay.
I know everything there is to know about Blue Goo, so I feel pretty confident about it.
Okay.
Because I did roll natural 20.
A couple times.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. I remember very
I'll get
well.
it. You're a fancy pants smartass.
Hey, I'm gonna build you a flying
Nerd.
pirate ship. I don't need any sass.
It's gonna be a good pirate ship though.
It's very true.
Fucking fly. So yeah. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll do it.
Anti-gravity stone things, something. I don't know.
Magic.
Now, do my eyes deceive me, or is that a banana next to your avatars?
For scale.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool,
disapprove
we're really
of
small.
the banana sitting there.
I think its location is quite well placed.
I think we need to get rid of that banana.
Well,
I disapprove of bananas being near me.
I think that its location, its angle was pretty good.
No, get it away. Get it away from me.
Oh god.
You
It's
back
been
that
downhill.
shit up. Oh.
he
That's
did.
just-
Now
He's
he
backing
sees
up.
it. Now he sees it.
That's just awkward. Oh, don't put it in my face now.
It's a smile.
I have a creepy ass smile going on. Alright. Is there a story to this at all?
Hang on a second. Get rid of that. And that nonsense.
Aw, the bacon's gone.
Okay, so giant rock fell down. You guys all gathered in the corner. From the center of the room, you hear
A sneeze?
I am going to kick you.
Shoot.
You don't cut that out. Okay. Center of the room, you hear a click. More like a tunk. And the whole floor shudders. And then the whole floor itself starts to descend. And you see the edges of all the...
Start running towards the hallway that we came in.
So the floor is going down like a platform.
Yep.
I'm sprinting my semi-wee little ass over to the hallway that we came in on.
Really? I'm thinking we stay on this.
Yeah, is
pick
it
up.
this how we go further in?
Don't split the party.
Well, Kilroy ran fast enough to make it over to the edge, and the floor keeps going down. It's now about 15 feet drop to get from where he is down to the floor.
I think we're good. We're going to the final boss.
Yep.
Kill him
Alright.
and take his
You
shit.
good, guys?
Do you want me? Alright,
Do you have like a
quietly
mad?
curse underneath my mouth, underneath my breath, and I jump down onto the fucking platform of death and doom.
And he breaks his shins. Roll for dexterity.
I use my 50 feet of rope to cautiously make my way down.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Where's my thing?
You're the shittiest friend ever. He's like, I want you to die.
I just want a good story. What's a good story without a little bit of tragedy?
Is there anything
You
about
could be the
Disney
tragedy?
movie?
What's up?
Is it a Disney movie?
A lot of tragedy in Disney movies. You kidding me?
This is a Disney movie, and Echo is Bambi's mom.
Man.
Or
So just for the moment until otherwise stated, I'm just gonna pick up unconscious hurt anime chick and throw her over my shoulder just to keep her with the group.
Okie dokie. And let's get you all centered here, roughly. Draw a circle that looks like an actual circle.
So,
Um,
the floor is descending.
Floor is descending. It goes.
Can we kind of gauge how far down this thing's going?
It goes down about 50 feet, and then you get to see a thing.
We see nothing. We're just stuck in a hole.
It's like those video
nothing.
games where you jump off the edge of the map and it just sort of everything fades to darkness and you respawn.
Oh, so every time I play Minecraft and I take one step forward, I just fall through the map.
One of those
Fucking
maps.
lag.
Yeah.
I didn't know pen and paper games
what
could
a-
have lag.
You've reached the end of the rendered map. We're sorry. Try again.
Chunk not loading.
As the
You
platform
exited
gets
the playable area.
down to about 50 feet, it the walls sort of fall, or not. They're not moving, but it widens out into a very, very large cavern. This is just the centerpiece of the floor. The room that you have now entered is much, much bigger.
Okay. Is it like I can't even see the walls kind of big, or is it just kind of like very spacious?
Oh, how big did I end up making this thing?
It's like 105 by 85-ish.
Alright, we're actually I'm gonna redraw this thing a little bit smaller. Whoa. Oh, that's horrible. Oh well. That one. So the thing, the platform floor that you're on is about 50 feet across. I messed up. The drawing is not to scale. It's actually almost twice as big as it's supposed to be. But
Good to know.
It's a Santa Cyclops. With a beard now.
Forgot he's wearing an eye patch. He's a Cyclops
Or a
wearing an eye
Pokeball.
patch.
Now it's a Pokeball with a giant penis on top.
What kind of Pokeball is this?
It's the Ultra Master Ball. Or an 8-ball.
what am I missing here? I don't see it.
This is completely off the rails.
Oh, I wish that OBS was actually recording the video, but I don't think it is.
Oh my
That's
god.
probably for the best.
Why don't you tell it to?
So, what is it I'm looking at here?
The elevator you just said we were on, that we were descending.
Yes, I know, but what does it now resembling? It's probably something from modern
All I
people.
see is an elevator.
What do you see? What do you see?
It
An
looks
elevator.
almost like a sun with an eye patch and spiky teeth.
And it's talking out of its chin.
Yes.
I see, never mind. He's got some molars, he's a
It
plant.
doesn't look like a floor anymore. That's kind of God.
There we go. Now the world can see the ridiculousness that you've created.
Welcome to D&D, guys.
Well, at least it doesn't have balls.
Do you not see the giant penis attached to his head?
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
He's a dickhead.
Wait, what's this?
That was supposed to be his hat.
That looks like a gun.
That's what I was thinking too. Does he realize how horrible his life is?
He's got a pistol. He's either super thug or extremely homicidal.
Alright, we're just gonna go with this because that's.
Hey, you might want to just reset the map. Reset the map.
It's some different colored pubes.
Get out of here.
And that's when the platform collapsed and we all fell to our death. Alright, let's re-roll some characters.
Okay, who wants to make new characters? You know that scene
I rolled
from
an 8.
I'm gonna be a
Portal
half-bard elf.
where Gladys took the two walls of a narrow hallway and just sort of like mashed them together a whole bunch of times and squished all the robots?
No.
No, what
Vaguely.
are you doing?
I haven't played Portal.
Wait, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Get out.
Wasn't that a pad video?
I think so. Or actually, you've pretty much all played Borderlands 2.
I haven't.
Well, I know you haven't. That's what I said pretty much. Tiny Tina's DLC. You have to take the drunken dwarfs and get them into the mining equipment and then crush them.
What? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not a little dwarf.
I don't know if you're
Gosh.
drunk. Alright, so there's your rock. In the middle, this is a nearly to scale circle. All of you are in it. I don't have a token for your robot dog, but he's there.
I got this.
Please don't.
It's gonna be good.
Should just find you a JPEG of Canine from Doctor Who.
It's fine. I'll
It's a
remember.
wiener dog. You have a wiener dog with wheels.
Of course, it's a wiener dog. Why wouldn't it be?
Because I was trying to draw a square and it didn't come out a square. Apparently it's bleeding a lot too. Have you stabbed your dog recently?
Not recently, but
My robot dog is incapable of bleeding. But yeah,
In somebody's blood.
It's now a demon dog.
Alright, so the cavernous room that you have found yourself in extends kind of past what you can. Well, Kilroy, you can probably see it because your character's OP in that, but
I do.
Yeah.
that wall's within. Yeah, I can see that wall.
It's a very nice wall.
Yep, certainly a wall.
yeah.
Guys, we're in a room with walls.
Gasp!
At least they don't have windows.
And how does that
Well, we're
make you
pretty
feel?
What, man?
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, what kind of psychologist are you?
Gestalt.
Okay, this room.
I don't have a twin.
You might just want to try to bull through this.
Yep.
You can't stop the bullshit.
There's a bull in here?
No, but there's plenty of shit. Alright, so you're looking around the room, taking in your surroundings. It is absolutely full of treasure.
Candy.
White squares?
Yes,
Candy.
white squares. There's just stacks of gold objects all over the place, along with a whole bunch of interesting looking mechanical equipment. Various things, weapons. It's pretty much a stockpile.
If I were a loud, booming, ominous voice trying to capture people in an underground chamber, I would recommend the adventurers not touch any of the precious-looking items. I've seen Aladdin.
I touched the most expensive looking object I could
I
find.
was like, as Akko has his hand out, like just about to grab something. He just slowly pose back. Damn it.
You should try it, buddy. Go for it. I'm just gonna stand far away.
Can I do like a check to see how much like stuff is here? Like how much it would be worth?
Yeah. If you so desire.
God, he's doing
Investigate.
math. Don't let him do math quick.
10
10.
or no 8.
And what was it you
I
were
can-
trying to figure out?
How much money all of this is worth down here? Like, how much is there? Like, is there anything like really unique, or is it just all a bunch of like assorted gold things?
Enough to make Dark look, but not enough to make him actually want any of it.
We'll just take this and put it
It's the ass end of a ship.
off in the corner. How much stuff is in there?
There's a sunken ship in the fucking ground.
Is there a no longer floating pirate ship?
I vote we go investigate.
We need a digging pirate ship.
So make one that's flying, and then we'll have one for underground. You'll control everywhere.
Just put a drill in front of it.
You asked what would be the value of all the
Yeah.
stuff in there?
Yeah, or do I see anything like better than everything else? Like something that stands out as more unique or expensive,
All
or
in all,
something like that.
it's enough. There's enough stuff in there to pretty much finance any endeavors that you were hoping to do.
We're grabbing all of
Infinite
this.
money.
Is there any sort of
Infinite.
weapons or armor around, or anything that looks religious?
Should I just cast detect?
Yes, Darch, there is. I'm not going to be able to pull details for what's in there because I don't know enough about D&D weapons to put values on things. It's a stockpile of things, of weapons though,
Okay.
and gold and technological stuff. Avaston, what were you gonna do? A technology check?
Please cast all the detect things.
Oh, please don't.
Everybody
Wait, is the
detect
DM
everything.
saying I can't cast detect magic?
No, he's saying you can't. He says don't because he doesn't know what's all there yet.
You know how sometimes, and I don't know if you actually do or not, but let's say for example at the firehouse, let's just say there's a room used for storage and you've never been in it before and you happen to open the door and it's all sorts of firefighter equipment from, I don't know, just anything and everything that would be neat and interesting in terms of firefighting is just sort of there.
I've always wanted one of those helmets. Someone steal me a
You're
helmet.
saying there's a room is just filled with a bunch of antique stuff.
Not necessarily antique, but just like a
Just
storeroom that people put things
assorted-
in there and then forget it's there.
So it's just assorted, random, adventure-y type stuff.
So we're in a dragonfire. Cool.
Pretty much.
Wait,
Great.
wait.
Remember
I'm a
when I
dragon.
said don't touch
Is this my
anything?
lair? Is this my lair?
You're part dragon.
This is not your lair.
Touch the
It's
butt.
my cousin's. Yo, cousin.
Yeah,
Let's
your
go
cousin's
bowling.
probably
From the
hungry.
Bronx.
He's not that type of family, though.
Oh.
Well, you
Okay,
said there's
so
crap down here, right?
Whole bunch of it.
Damn it. I apparently
Nope.
just like gobsmacked.
it's a thing. I want a thing. What does the thing do? It does things.
Oh, we don't know it does things.
Okay.
Let's not
well,
get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, so as you're all ogling the amazing relics and treasures, you spy off in the corner, or at least Kilroy can. Actually, it's close enough theoretically on this not-to-scale map that you can all see it, but just for story continuity, Kilroy's the only one who can see the...
I have dark vision too.
oh, fine, both of you can
I
see
have
the boat in the
superior dark vision, thank you. I can see
Is that a
twice as
thing?
far. Yes, it is actually. I have superior dark vision. I
Is it
see
Drow?
120 feet instead of 60.
Yes, he is. Drow.
You trying to say I have inferior vision?
Yes.
I'm
Fight
saying
him.
you have normal.
Alrighty,
Like, yeah, you have inferior.
let's take bets.
What's up?
Kilroy versus Charlotte.
Huh?
Take bets.
Well, it sounds like you're both about to go at it, so.
Wait,
Mm.
what do you know
What kind of
what we
fight is
see?
this?
What's
What
in the
is it?
distance?
It's the tail end of a boat poking out of the darkness in the farthest corner of the room. Actually, not
That
really.
instantly sparks my curiosity because those don't belong here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go check it out.
I follow.
As soon as I get to
about
the
it?
edge of whatever fucking platform we came down on, I'm going to check the ground, make sure there's nothing gonna like attack me.
The platform is level, flush with the floor. It embeds in the
Can
floor.
I
where it
not
lands.
see where it connects?
Hey guys, there's a boat over here.
can't-
I guess. Sorry for being cautious.
No problem.
She's over right here. Yeah, like that.
just like that.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh god, you.
Just like that.
And all that was left was a sploosh on the floor.
Oh god.
This bloody
That's how
outline.
Gugu's made.
I'm sorry, but your dog is dead. He was deleted from existence by accident.
As you start wandering around, there are those white lights we've seen before are built into the ceiling, and they start lighting up concentrically out from the center, lighting up the whole room and assisting your looking, trying to see what's there. And the voice rings out. And again, I draw a blank. I had this all figured out what I was going to say. Oh well.
Always write it down.
Yeah, I need to work on that. A lot. There's my
Here,
paper.
I'll help you while you think of that. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat.
Yeah. Sing us a song, Bard.
I'm on a boat.
Hey, listen, I got the lyrics to that song.
I keep confusing it with I'm on a rock, so.
I wanna rock.
No. The Shippanese.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I was making more of dumb comments, but I was just. I'm gonna shut up and keep drinking.
Good. There you go.
That song.
Oh, I suppose I should play the song and get it on the recording.
Master screen here somewhere.
Who has my glow-in-the-dark 20-sided?
Hey, I can't find my character sheet.
Do we have copyrights for the song?
Probably not.
Do we have copyrights for anything?
Nope.
I know I gave it.
Well, we're not stealing anything yet.
We're not making money off it either.
I can't roll.
Give it time.
Free advertising.
Not yet.
We'll start stealing. Are we ever gonna make money?
Like anyone's ever gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
We've made it. We've made it down an elevator shaft.
Well, if someone would stop trying to cast detect magic every time you take a step.
Galliard and Sonya.
I haven't cast Detect Magic once. I just keep looking at all the mechanical doodads and.
We're staring at the ass end of a
I-
ship and we're waiting for some booming voice to tell us something.
Alright, forget the writing it down, I'll just wing it. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What did you draw that I'm not seeing?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
I
it.
didn't draw anything
Don't
this
worry
time.
about it. Just keep going.
Oh, I see. See how it is. Get on with it. Alright, the voice rings out. Well, since you lot seem to be intent on poking around and looking at things, here, have a look at this room, and feel free to make use of it, whatever's in here that you can find.
Do you know you have a boat in here?
Yeah, how did your boat get here?
Oh,
There's
yes.
no water.
There is a boat in there, isn't there? It's been a while since I've seen that.
It's hard to
I
miss.
forget about a boat underground.
Is this boat a trap?
Does it fly?
It
said-
just sort of laughs and fades off.
I set the boat on fire.
Oh, I want to look at the boat.
You don't
I'm
want
back.
to
Fine.
Feel at home at the boat.
You want to die?
Off the
Fine.
boat?
Go look at the boat.
I go look at the boat. Is it just like the ass end and then the rest of it's like covered in rock? Or is it like any bit of it accessible? Like, can I get down to the lower floors?
Or is the boat like
Like-
literally cut in half and we're just looking at the back end of the boat and there's
You think-
no physical front end?
I don't have a JPEG for the whole boat, but it is a whole boat. The room is big. In that direction, it extends way out into the darkness.
Alright.
Way
I
There's
out.
just
threw
a
on.
boat down here.
I throw unnamed
I
female
still look around
character
for
up.
where they could actually bring a boat down here.
I start climbing it to get on top.
Oh, where's my layers?
Now that it's not impending to be on fire, I'll get back on top of the boat too.
Hey, no promises on there. She's right there now. No promises. It might still end up on fire.
Yeah,
Ooh,
don't
the
sit
boat's
there.
moving.
Sorry.
Suzuka.
No, that's right.
What about Suzuka?
Hedgehog said, "Don't worry, Suzuka. It might still catch on fire."
Oh.
I didn't say Suzuka.
You did say Suzuka.
I did not.
Said
I didn't
no
say any
promises
names.
made.
I just said it won't catch on fire. Yet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yay!
So we boarding the boat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. Looks
we're
like
getting
all
on
the-
the boat.
We're on the poop deck right now.
Do you even know what the poop deck is?
I proceed
Your
to drop my
favorite part?
pants.
Like, do you actually know what part of the ship is the poop deck?
Should I?
The top deck? The exposed deck?
The deck I'm currently pooping on?
It's a deck that gets all the bird poop. That's why they call it that.
Okay, well this one's got some dragon poop on it right now.
Ooh.
They didn't
This
have
is
to
a good
pay
one.
for that.
Not in Cleveland.
Nah, they have steamboats there.
Alright.
Yes.
New page.
Ooh.
What?
A flying
That's a
boat!
flying boat.
Oh my god!
I didn't even have to build it.
Yes! We are totally taking this.
I
It's
call,
underground.
I call pilot.
We
Do
will
not let him pilot that.
find a way.
Seb, did
I-
you see what's at the front of the boat?
Yes! There's a brewery! This is the best fucking ship ever.
Actually, I think that's a cutaway. That's just the internal of the thing. Of the boat. It's not a. I don't believe it's the top. I didn't see one of those.
I don't think this is the top of the boat. I don't think they would expose the living area in the brewery.
This is amazing.
What are you drawing on the boat?
The ship's wheel,
Why?
because I'm piloting it.
Ah.
I am the helmsman.
Do you even know how to pilot a ship?
Do you?
With the star.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I do actually. I
Oh.
am. I actually know how to pilot a ship, and I have navigator's tools. So I
Can
actually have the
can I-
tools.
Can I just say that when it comes to flying ships, we're equally skilled?
I mean, he's a dragon. He can fly already. Doesn't need the boat for it.
He can't
Bitch.
He doesn't have
Oh.
wings.
I'm related by distant relations to someone who can fly, which means I'm
I'm related
instantly
by
more
distant-
qualified.
Anywho, we have ourselves a fucking flying ship. We are totally stealing this.
I'm gonna
I gotta
run your
fit-
drawing and rotate this.
God
because
damn it.
I found the top.
Not very big.
Well, hang on.
I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl right now.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Alright, I will support anyone as captain if they elect me as the helmsman.
What? You don't know how to pilot it.
No one here
Details.
does.
I'm sure it's a magic
I
boat,
do.
so I'll figure it out.
Like I said, I will support anyone as captain if they say I'm the helmsman under their captaining,
Even the great god Thor?
except Thor.
Or
can
look at it
have-
this way. Like a capital ship, the helmsman is kind of a shit job. It's like they just like turn it slightly to the left. It's like okay, turn slightly
it's
to the right. Okay.
But this is a pirate ship.
It's about to be.
It's a ship that's going to be a pirate ship.
Okay. You're all on that page and you can see the two different views,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
can't-
can't drag my token out.
Where is your token?
You have to like replace on the page.
Yeah, it won't let me drag it out from the side.
If you try many times, it'll eventually go.
You gotta click the name.
Click on your name, not the picture.
Or we'll do what it did to me that one time, and you'll end up placing like 50, but not be able to see any of them. Try refreshing
yeah.
the page.
That
there's
means
one.
her picture gets updated.
What?
Oh,
It's not this.
No,
how's
but we
that-
need the pirate girl.
Hang on a second. Let me see if I
Why?
can get it.
Ooh, she can
Why
have
is
the
it a
first turn of
picture
the
of
barrel.
trees?
Can't see what that picture is.
It's just a bunch of trees.
Ah,
What?
there we go.
There.
Yes. There we go. That's the picture we
guess.
need.
I guess I'll put her somewhere on the deck that
Find
looks
a barrel.
relatively not dangerous to be placed on top
No,
of.
put her down
Put
there.
it in a barrel. Barrel. Barrel and the barrel. Barrel.
Do we have
Put her
like
in the
a set?
We'll put her in the living area. That sounds like a smart
Look,
idea.
it's a bed, so she's on.
Yeah,
Boat
but
have,
I
wait, wait, wait.
want that
Does
bed.
this boat have a kitchen? You should put it there.
I'm the one carrying her, so she's gonna go in store until we know whether we trust her. Because right now she's just an unconscious female we randomly picked up and started carrying.
It works for me.
Thank you.
Does our new ship have a brig?
Yeah.
All right, when we put her in there, we'll also wrap her in, like, put her into a sack of potatoes or something.
No, just cut it out.
Just tie it really tight.
No, because then we'll have to smell potatoes all the time when she's around.
Wait. Okay, so you found yourself a boat. It's currently underground. The voice is just
Oh,
sort
weird.
of snickering or just watching. The
Yes,
voice
I
is
know we're a
watching
bunch of
you.
skitty little ghoul girls right now, okay?
Anyone ever seen a boat explode from the first step?
I will murder you.
Get your popcorn ready.
What is that on?
What?
That's the bomb.
It appears you guys are in. It appears you lot are entertained by the boat. Since I haven't seen much excitement within my halls and tunnels for a long time, you're welcome to make use of this place.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a line. We're gonna move every
Ooh.
piece of equipment
Yes.
in this dungeon onto the boat. We're gonna take it. We're gonna sell it all.
Alrighty. Seeing as before my knowledge check was for random mechanical crap in place, I'm now doing the same, but on the boat itself.
Okie dokie.
20
Of
total.
course. Of course it is.
How does the boat work?
Does
How
it
the
fly?
boat work?
How do I fly
Well,
this
it's
bitch?
a boat.
Wait, real quick, I think everyone should just give themselves a pat on the back for helping this person feel the most excitement in their halls and tunnels if they were having a time. It's a good first date, and I think we should keep this
Yeah, all we
positive
did
attitude.
is stumble on through. It's like done anything.
I'm surprised you're the only person who commented on that, Min.
Some people are easy to please.
Yeah.
I turned the boat on.
No,
Hey,
no,
turn
not,
the
not
I turned the key.
I fire up the engines.
Vroom, vroom.
Is there a
Thrusters
warm-up
to
cycle?
max.
Hedge.
It's got glow plugs. You've got
me
20
and you
minutes.
should start loading
I
up
turn on the
gold.
engine and let it sit for 5 minutes so it warms up.
Yeah.
Alright, I think Hedge and I are gonna start unloading putting the gold on the boat.
You know, you could kind of use this as a base of operations, is what I was hinting at.
And
Yeah, I think it was kind of the.
Well,
Right
yes,
away.
this will be the home or dock of our ship, but we got to make sure the ship works first.
no,
we have
you
to
see,
steal the stuff
No,
and
And
sell
we
it.
have to go procure items.
yeah. Also, I'm
So we have
thinking
to
we
get sell
don't.
our
Want,
shit to make money.
What
also,
Dark?
I'm thinking we don't want a random voice knowing where we are at all times. So I'm
That's
thinking we
true.
find a better spot.
Or
Oh,
we
we don't
kill
know
the
anything
voice.
about-
See,
Or we kill the voice.
I was kind of picturing, like, you know how Iron Man has Jarvis? He's sort of a disembodied voice.
Yeah, we kill
Dear
the voice.
disembodied voice, can I call you Jarvis?
I still don't
Helium?
trust the I don't trust
We're
the
gonna call
disembodied
you-
voice.
We're gonna call you Falafel.
There you go.
Okay,
Falafel.
I vote we.
Falafel.
That's a new one.
Alright, I vote we take everything out of here, load it on our ship, set the entire place on fire, and leave in our nice new ship. I don't
Why?
trust disembodied voices.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with the dragon.
He hasn't attacked us yet.
Dear disembodied
Yes.
voice, what the fuck are you?
With a loud
Carrot-
crunch, the
Falafel.
lift that took you down suddenly slammed back up through the ceiling, and the lights went out.
Yeah, so that's a gesture of friendship right there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure the boat has a giant laser, just like I
Also-
drew.
He just
Also,
wants us to
Seth-
keep filling his halls with restless energy for a little while until he's ready for us to go.
Yeah. Also, Sev, he did slam the doors closed on us when that whistle blew.
Was that him
couple
or was
missions
that who?
I don't care. Either way, I don't want to be in a place with a disembodied voice and walls that magically appear and disappear when a stupid whistle blows.
Ditto.
Mr. Falafel, where are you?
Does the door open?
Ouch.
I think my neighbor's dog started barking.
Tobias, you've got the knapsack that you've been putting technological stuff in, right?
I haven't collected much in the way of technological stuff. I mean, I have a backpack.
I got the clock.
Is the clock the
Nico's
captain?
got the clock.
The captain? Can the clock go?
Dagda,
I was so-
you asked. Actually, what did you say the voice? What did you say you were going to call the voice?
I didn't say I was going to call
Falafel.
voice anything. I said
I
we should bail
calling the voice
immediately.
Falafel. Falafel, who or what / where are you?
Reveal yourself
Explain.
in a non-chub
Reveal yourself.
type of way.
I'm checking behind the curtains. Oh, great one.
The backpack with the mechanical clock-looking thing in it all of a sudden started making clanking noises and shifting around a little bit.
Smash it.
You fucking fuck.
Yeah, I'm with the dragon again. Smash it. Let's steal. I'm serious, guys. Let's steal everything and bail. We can find our own mountain base.
Oh,
Bill, this guy has proven that he's a bad guy. We can befriend him, I guess.
You're very trusting of random sky voices. I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
Sky
I
voice
don't-
isn't
I don't
voice.
trust him yet.
listening?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Speak, disembodied voice of creepiness.
Over here
The clock.
in the
I smashed
knapsack.
it.
It's coming from my backpack right now,
I
right?
set the
Yes, it
I
is.
set the backpack on fire.
I. No, you don't.
You wanted to know where the disembodied voice was coming from. Now it
How'd you
has
not
a
notice
face.
it come through your backpack the
Disembodied if
whole
it's
time?
coming from a thing.
Well, now it
I
has a
pull
face.
out the clock from the backpack.
How'd you know? How'd you not notice it in your backpack this whole time?
Well, he's really good ventriloquist. He can throw his voice wherever he feels like.
I am merely an extension of the personality of the persona that has been guiding you essentially to this location, said the clock. I am merely
Smash
one
it.
of many faces. No, don't set the boat on fire.
I didn't say set it on fire. I said
Well,
smash
it's
it.
clearly on fire right now, so...
Wait, what? Oh God, I wasn't even looking.
I am gonna knowledge arcana this shit to see if I know what the fuck is going on. Is this like a soul talking to us? I was like, God, never mind. I'm not gonna know that shit.
Okay.
This is what. This is
You're off
ice.
the hook,
from-
Heidi. If I rolled well, I was gonna be like, God, you have to tell us how this fucking works.
This is ice breath. Trying to put that out.
Blue flame.
Green flame.
Wrong, Dean.
Wrong song.
All right, so Mr. Falafel Clock thing. I'm still confused. I'm a simple man.
Smash and burn.
Didn't have to tell him that.
The clock sighs. Okay, let's make it real simple for you.
Okay.
Okay, Joker.
Give me the ELI 5 method.
The what?
Explain like I'm 5.
Oh, okay.
Do it Barney style.
Do a barrel roll.
Oops, I deleted somebody's avatar. I think that was...
We don't need them.
Yeah.
Also, it's me. Then we definitely need me.
No, it was Min.
Yoink, I'm back,
Oh, I
guys.
don't need Min.
Okay.
Hey.
Voice talking, explaining. Okay, so this whole thing you see here is, well, actually, it's been so long, I don't quite remember who it was who. It's the work of a great many adventurers and scientists. Well, not scientists. Well, sciencey wizard types, you know. Like that one over
Wizards.
there at the back of the ship looking at all the engines.
Hi, guys.
Heretics?
Have I figured out how the boat works yet? Have I turned the engines on?
I have not got back to you about that part.
Okay.
I'm talking to
Can the
Falafel
dog
here.
help me? Get the
May I
dog to
interrupt?
help me.
For like 5 seconds.
Oh, I see.
80,
Yes.
can you check chat real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking
Just
at it.
FYI. Okay.
Sorry, I completely
No,
forgot
don't worry
about
about
that.
it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, good night, guys.
Sorry.
Later.
Night.
Alright. Now I'm all thrown off. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I didn't know you did to begin with.
Falafels explaining who / what / where it is. And Tobias is in the back figuring out how the ship works.
Okay.
I have a feeling this is more of an actual luxury ship than a pirate ship, but I'm sure you can repurpose it.
That's
Oh,
easy to
I don't think that's
repurpose.
gonna be hard at all.
No.
So, all the stuff down here, says the clock, is a collection of the adventures and shenanigans of the former occupants of this stronghold. Excuse me.
He's got a bomb.
No?
Okay.
Keep talking or load.
Okay.
Are these occupants coming back?
The
Or did you kill them?
Or
Or are you the last of them, somehow surviving in a Horcrux?
the last
Smash
one
and
was an
burn.
interesting fellow. I believe his name was George. No, no, not Larry.
Gary?
Hey, that's the guy.
That was the name we gave him.
Huh?
But sure,
imagine
we
that.
can go with that. That's his actual name. Sure.
Was he an apothecary?
Hey, that's the one. Yep. Why? Have you seen him? He hasn't been back for a while.
No,
Nope,
he
haven't
left
seen
on a.
Haven't really seen him. I think I don't know.
We heard he bought a farm
Never.
upstate and went to live on it, and we can run and play. And apothecate all over the place.
Wait.
Ah, well. That's too bad.
Pretty
Interesting
sent
fellow.
Postcards.
Couldn't figure
Well,
out why
you
he
know.
was so entertained by the rocks out front, though. And I never showed him much. He made it about 2 tunnels in, and hasn't been back. As for the rest of this stuff, the former occupants all had various mishaps with the things that they created. I've sealed those rooms off, though. The situation got out of hand, and I was barely able to control it.
So you're saying there's like secret room filled with shit someone tried to build but went wrong?
Oh yes, you wouldn't believe.
Did
Was
someone
one of
have
them
a
dog?
octopus?
Right?
Oh yes, you did find that one, didn't you? I don't have my sensory reach doesn't extend to that room, but I'm sure you must have found it.
Well, his sensory reach extended to somebody else's room. We don't talk about it too much.
Yeah.
Are there other rooms
Oh yes, many.
that are safe that
Probably.
won't murder us?
It's been a while since I've looked at any of them.
I love your enthusiasm. All right.
Well, let's focus on this room for now and the boat. What do you know about it?
Oh, this boat has been here. That was one of the later things that was brought in. I haven't seen it much.
How did it get down here?
Oh, that's easy. I can, well, bleh.
Interesting.
How do you?
Easy.
Yeah.
Did you blur the ship out?
Oh my.
Due to the
birthed
nature
a ship.
of the system
Can
that
you-
is of the complex that we are currently standing in the middle of, I can manipulate the walls and passageways in many different arrangements.
So it was you that trapped us in that little passageway, you son of a bitch.
Yes, it was.
If I kill you and eat you, do I get your power?
He's not a Highlander.
Whoa, hold on now. Closing you in that room was for your own benefit. Think what would have happened. Well, I suppose it would have been more bad for the miners who wandered in upon you than for you, but regardless, no harm done.
Where are the miners now?
You don't want to know.
Well, we might need slaves to row the ship. I mean, we might need help.
So this.
I don't think we need rowers for a flying ship.
What if
No, we
land-
need things. Wait. You're also able to manipulate the earth then, because you dropped me to the dungeon I was asleep.
There you go. I figured your friends wouldn't want you too far behind. You'd miss out on all the fun.
Wrong again, bucko.
Tentacles.
You knew about those tentacles, didn't you? You could have warned me.
But that'd take all the fun out of it.
Tentacles aren't the only thing that's made excitement running through their halls lately.
Can I please kill him now?
Yeah, I'm in favor of the slash and burn. I
No,
really don't feel like dealing with a omnipresent voice that can manipulate the ground around us.
He watches us
Oh.
masturbate.
Mysterious
We're gonna
voice,
need
you
his
have to
help
do
to get
something
this shit
to
out of here.
make yourself valuable to these guys. You have to help us out instead of just keep fucking with. Otherwise, they're gonna get mad.
Oh, the voice let out a big sigh, this time echoing throughout the whole room.
I'm on your side, man. I'm on your side. How's the boat work?
Turncoat.
I don't trust you.
All the while, I keep dealing with the boat, trying to figure it out. Turn it on.
Scouring all over the boat, looking at every little thing.
The moment I find the on switch, I'm on switch.
Kilroy, the boat's mostly, or actually I suppose for all of you, it's mostly made out of wood with,
So it is flammable.
you are too.
I don't.
Important question.
Mm.
The clock. It has a face. Does it tell the time correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we should keep
That's
it for a while.
its secondary function.
It's only a useful one.
Primary function is an extension of the personality of the whatever it is.
AI?
Fortress AI. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust the AI. I'm
Is
serious.
there a
We
nice
should really just
sounding
loot everything we
name, like
can and
DM?
bail.
What'd you say, Min?
Oh, I think we should give it a nice Asian sounding name like DM.
Like DM?
D-I-E-M, DM. Yeah. That's what, instead of falafel.
I vote up in flames.
So,
Yeah, I'd say we
Why do you
I'd
let
say
him
we keep the
Destroy everything.
So
no, we keep the boat but burn everything else.
So 3 of you want to kill the DM. That's
I'm
great.
saying, I'm saying take the
As
boat.
I'm in a different.
Okay.
I'm on a different side of the boat. I whisper, hoping that they still hear me. It's like, quick, before they kill you, transfer yourself into the dog. I'll keep your secret.
Let's say,
I don't
the
really
dog.
know how this works, if you can do that, but
I think we take the boat and destroy everything else that came from this dungeon. The dog, the girl, the equipment, everything.
So
Alrighty, so
no, I can't.
the voice goes silent for a minute as you were all bickering. All of a sudden you hear a few loud clanking noises.
Yep,
And I'm
I'm
not going
scared
to be
now.
able to actually emulate them, but picture big machine.
That's fine.
clank, clank,
Okay.
clank, 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 clank. All right.
And the clanking died down for a second. There was a paused, and there was a loud blast of, well, I think
Rock
we've
and
been
roll.
over this before. Loud blast of steam. However you translate that to what your characters actually know. And
No one had chili last night.
Sorry.
Making sound effects here, damn it.
the steam went on for a second, and then you hear that sort of noise just sort of building up, and cloud of dust sort of billowing out from the sides of the ship.
Oh, the good news is it runs on Windows 95, so we have a while.
I can hear the hard drive running.
Bear with me a moment, said the voice. It's been a while since this has been warmed up.
That's what she said.
I turned it on,
Just
guys.
like my ex-wife.
I got the boat to work.
Is this... Are you turning on the ship? Are you controlling it?
As a
I
matter
rolled
of fact,
a 20 a while ago, so
Yeah.
I would think by now I would have gotten a clue. Maybe.
So, as you were all bickering, the what's the word?
Ship.
Rewriting, rewording what we just did. The little robotic dog that's been following you around.
Yes.
As they were all distracted about what to do with the clock, it took you down into the internal of the ship and showed you a control panel
Good doggy.
with the controls to fire up the engines.
I fired up the engine.
So, mount you.
Alright, doggy, take the helm.
Back
We
on
had
the
to
top
operate the
floor, the clock spoke up and said, "Okay, now your ship is running. If you would please take your seats, we'll go for a little test drive."
Whoa, oh no, I'm driving.
Yes, but I'd rather have anyone but the AI drive. It's just gonna crash
I
into a
think
wall
I
and kill
should
us
drive.
all.
Thank you.
Can I be gunnery chief at least? Man all the guns. Decide what we shoot.
I'm fine with that.
Good enough for me.
I think we need to install some guns
Thank
first,
God this ship
but
doesn't
as
have
soon as
any
we have
guns
guns,
yet. Thank God the ship doesn't have guns yet.
What's that giant laser in the front?
That's,
yeah.
And a party in the back.
What?
Alright. So I guess Tobias and Echo are heading towards the helm.
Well, you can drive if you want, but
Okay, you're gonna have to show me what to do.
yeah, I'll figure it out and tell you what to do. Doggy, how does it work?
The dog shows you the controls.
I might just,
Alright.
might as well just name the dog Google.
So Google shows you
Google.
how to run a ship.
No, come on. We can do better than that. Let's name it Bing.
No, fuck that.
Ask Jeeves.
Hey,
Jeeves.
Alexa.
Jeeves.
Well, the AI can be
Cortana.
Jeeves.
We call it Cortana.
No,
Hey,
it doesn't
Cortana.
have a
Who-
female
who's-
voice.
Who's
No,
not wearing a
heck yeah,
headset?
go away.
Maybe I'll name the dog Claptrap. How about that?
Who's not wearing a headset right now? Anybody?
Answers
No.
that question.
No?
So everyone has a headset.
Okay.
Yep. Why?
I was gonna yell "Hey Cortana" really loud and see if any of your computers react to it.
Hey, Cortana. Oh, I guess I don't have that thing on.
Hey, Cortana.
I have it on. I keep forgetting to turn it
got you.
off.
I don't know mine on.
Hey girl. Okay, so
didn't
I'm at the
realize
helm
at
of
the
this
time.
thing.
You're at the helm of it. Okay.
WASD. I got it.
I'm going to clear out the lasers here.
Where is the helm
Yes?
on this thing? I'm
Um,
guessing it's the big circle thingy in the back.
There's probably another picture that shows the lower floors of the ship.
Well, the helm wouldn't be underneath. Gonna have to see where the ship's going.
This is a magical ship, and by magical I mean it's so highly advanced that everyone thinks it's magical.
Pew pew.
Do you stand on top of your outer space spaceships when you're flying them?
Only when I need fresh air.
Only when I feel like being evaporated.
There, the ship has an energy ram, just like in Dreadnought.
Yes. I like this ship. This is a good ship.
The wood ship was a good ship.
Glad. Those are guns. Ignore the bad drawing.
Oi. I'll say.
Hey, who asked you?
Alright, so I'm asking Falafel. Okay, I got the basic controls. How do we get out of the room?
Bing?
Can
Well,
we
how-
name the
how big
disembodied voice?
room? Can we do like circles in the room? Cause
Yeah, I guess I would like. Yeah, I guess that is a fair question. How big's the room? Can I get like a quick feeling for how the ship moves and
Yeah.
strafing and?
You probably want more space to figure out that.
Well, this lever over here is up down. I'm not touching it right now.
Oi, where was I gonna go with this? Doesn't really matter, does it?
Hopefully out of the quarry.
But the quarry's so cool. Oh, well.
Having a
Smash and
flying
burn.
ship stuck at the bottom of a quarry is not cool. That's tormenting with my heart.
I'm still saying smash and burn.
Yeah,
I want to keep the ship but destroy everything else.
Yeah, that's my game plan.
no, keep everything. Keep
Nope.
everything.
So some
Okay,
some
as you...
seemingly omnipotent voice just starts telling you things and you just trust it.
Yeah?
Well, as long as it's helpful.
Yeah, no, I'm smashing burning.
Don't give it too much power.
You know, I could just drop the ceiling on you right now.
You could, but you're not going to.
We'll beat it.
Falafel, how do we get out of here?
Alright.
I wanna play with this ship.
Okay, okay. The
I wanna play. I wanna go outside. I wanna play.
lights on... Well, actually, the lights had turned back on at some point. I don't remember when. I didn't specify. But as soon as you asked that, you replied, okay, okay. And then it lit up a row of lights. And you could see the room just continued on. It just a massive, long room.
Ooh.
I punch it.
Light speed.
The ship slowly starts moving forwards till it gets past.
I start like rocking my body like you're trying to get the car to go faster up a hill. Like let's go.
The voice laughs. Patience, patience, all in good time.
I wanna go now.
The boat slides
I
forward.
say shut
till
up,
it's
Hal.
Past the heaping piles of stuff till it gets clear of that, and then the ceiling sort of opens up, and another essentially moving platform picks you up all the way up to ground level. So now you're out in the open with your boat.
That was easy.
Yep.
Now let's never go back.
Take the fuck off. I wanna play with this thing.
We have to go back. There's so much stuff left there.
Yes.
Like gold.
We are going
and-
back.
Should
No,
I fire
don't
all
trust
the
Hal.
Should I fire all the guns at the entrance?
Yes.
There's no, not.
Yeah, but
You
I
guys-
have to agree with that. Thankfully, there's no guns yet.
There are no guns mounted on this ship yet.
There's
Well,
totally
look at all
there
the
are
guns.
six guns.
You guys
or
are reacting
Mario
too
pipe.
quickly.
And you're trusting
You guys
too
are terrible
easily.
at backstabbing. Let me just
I'm
point
not
that
trying to
out.
backstab.
I'm
I'm
front
trying to prevent a
stabbing.
backstabbing.
Yeah.
Have none of you seen 2001?
No,
Space
not
Odyssey.
yet.
It's an excellent movie. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid a Hal situation.
So,
We're preventing the backstabbing later on by encouraging the front stabbing right now.
Exactly.
I just give all of them like the worst stink eye ever.
I give him my
Like, I
sword.
can't. You're not.
You're
Let me do
cheating.
my thing.
mutiny.
This is how
Let
we get
me-
stabbed in the back.
Let me do what I do.
You sneak around and pick locks.
Sometimes when you roll well.
Sometimes you fail and have to do it 10 times.
So I'm flying this thing around. Do I? How am I doing?
God, you drive like my grandma.
I got the thing wide open. I want to see what this thing can do.
The clock laughs at your efforts, your puny efforts. And then
Hey, Hedge, I said we grab the clock and throw it over the edge.
I've been a
Okay.
pirate for 60 years. I think I know how to pilot a ship.
this
A
isn't a
water
ship,
ship.
it's flying.
Yeah, come
And
on.
I rolled a
See?
20 on how to
Concept.
operate the
There's
thing.
just up and down now.
Do a barrel roll.
Why
I
can
plug Claptrap into the ship to help us fly the thing. I don't know.
You're plugging this thing into the ship?
Heidi, how does the damn ship work?
Oi.
I
Mustang.
want to know everything about the ship, and I rolled a 20.
That is true.
It's a steam-powered flying ship.
Off to the side
How does
of the control panel, you can see there's a glass tube sort of gauge filled that has a level of the blue goo in it.
is that the fuel indicator?
It is actually, and it's
How are we
rather
doing
low.
on fuel?
It's pretty low.
Oh god, we need fuel. We should land.
I throttle back and
Take us back to
coast
port.
on back to where we left the quarry.
Is the weird goo stuff a fossil fuel or is it good for the environment?
There's Thor juice.
Throw
don't
it
know.
back.
Heidi, how do you make blue fuel? I rolled a natural 20 on it.
You know how to make it.
Yeah, you know how to make it. You found the paper.
Oh yeah, I have the notes too, but I haven't had a chance to...
Oh, I have a tube of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all-
The cylinder.
So do I, but I somehow figure that the flying ship needs a shit ton of it. More than these little cylinders we have.
You'd be surprised
That's
what
true.
they could do for efficiency back in the day.
Alright, let's pour the damn cylinders in to this bitch, see how much it fills it back
I-
up.
I
Where's-
look for the
where's
gas
fuel
cap
bill?
underneath.
Yeah, where's the gas cap?
I look for the gas cap behind the
Calm
license
down,
plate.
Lone Star.
Claptrap, where's the gas cap?
Well, if I could get a word in edgewise.
Eh.
You find there's directly behind you a hatch opens up in the wall with about 10 of those metal cylinders in it.
Are they like mostly empty or what?
Let's see, they have a indicator on the sides to show how much juice is in them. Most of them are empty. Three of them are down to about a quarter charge.
Well, I guess I remove an empty one and I put the one I have.
As you plug it in, you hear it snaps into place, and then the meter by the dash goes up a little bit. Yeah, okay, so you plug them all in. It's back up to a reasonable level of fuel. However, you realize that the only place you can actually refuel it is where you got the ship from.
Exactly.
So you
More
can't
reason to keep the
abandon
place.
the base yet.
Yes, we
Yes, we
need the
can.
base. That's,
We know how to make this stuff.
No, you
We
don't.
can do whatever
that
we
might be
goddamn
true,
want.
but this place is already set up and ready to go. Why destroy it? That's a waste of valuable assets.
Because it's
Because I don't
controlled by
trust Tal.
it's controlled by an omnipotent AI that we have no control over and way of reining in. decides it wants to. And we have
It's
no idea what.
bored.
we-
It's been trapped in there all by its lonesome for how long? And you show up and you
So
take
it's probably
its ship
gone
and run away.
crazy.
So killing
gonna
us
say,
could very well
that-
entertain it.
Yeah, that's how most horror movies start. That's not to mention there's all kinds of He already said there's all kinds of monsters down there.
Well, that's
What's to
the
stop
fun
him
part.
from let?
You wanted
Yeah,
to
what's to stop him from letting him
fight stuff,
him
yeah.
letting them loose?
We're
Well,
trusting something we have no knowledge about, no reason to trust,
we don't have
no
a choice
history
right
with.
now. We need
You've never
to
had a
go
one-night
back.
stand, have you?
We destroy it and then just take what we want and leave.
Well, we don't have a choice right now. We have to go back anyways.
No, we can go land out in the middle of nowhere, figure out what we need to do to make the juice, and then if it's absolutely necessary that we go back, we can. And then
How
if Tobias
about
could just
this?
make it.
Instead of landing, like, going all the way back inside with the ship, why don't we just land, like, next to the quarry? That way, if we need to leave, we can just fucking go immediately. But we're still right next to it.
And we'll
No,
let
'cause
one.
No, because he dragged Hedgen from way the fuck out.
That's true. Cause I was in the middle of the forest and he just dropped me in.
So we moved him however many miles plus another what did we end up deciding on? 400 or 500 feet down through straight rock. This thing is basically a god in that area, and I say we avoided it.
It's up to you guys.
It sounds like you're
Tobias, how-
smiling when you say
You
that
make
in a way that it's not
Valid
up to us.
points.
What'd you
Tobias.
say, man?
Yes.
I think I-80 was speaking with a smile in such a way that makes me think it's not really up to us.
Go ahead, Echo.
How confident are you at making more fuel?
How, Heidi, I look at the research notes. How, give them a quick glance over. How complicated are they?
The process isn't entirely complicated, but it requires a lot of equipment and very fine configurations that would be nearly impossible to replicate.
Is this equipment on the ship or is it only?
No, you can't. No, it's not on the ship.
Is it something we could potentially steal and put on from the base, put on the ship?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Because then we have a mobile refinery
it
for our.
doesn't just generate power out of thin air.
Yeah, we know it uses that water wheel.
Right.
We could
Which we
set
could
up
convert
fans.
into a wind turbine.
No. You misunderstand, or kind of. Actually,
Probably a
I
lot.
think I didn't. I probably didn't.
It's also possible. So I missed that day. It's also possible someone's explained that I just don't understand.
Actually, I think I changed the backstory in my head, and that's why it's confusing. So the process for making the blue goo and energizing it is like a two-step process. The source of the goo is a vein of sorts in the ground. The base is sort of built around it. And it uses the water wheel to energize the goo. So in some ways it works as essentially like electricity. Other ways it uses the actual goo as an energy source, such as the case of the ship. So while you could configure the ship with a wind turbine to energize the goo, you would soon run out of it because it gets consumed. Make sense?
Yes.
Sort of
Yeah.
like if you had an electric car, it wouldn't work to put a wind turbine in the car and then think you could use the wind power to make electricity to make the car go and
So
generate more wind power.
Could we do something like set up the water wheel on the side of the ship similar to like old steamships would have. And then when we need to make more goo, just land the ship in a flowing body of water. Then basically now the ship just has 2 giant water wheels on the side to generate the power until we have enough fuel we need to keep going.
The
That's
water
what we could
wheels don't
potentially
make
do.
the goo. It's
But
harvested.
the power part, I'm saying.
Okay.
The power for the goo.
Well, if you wanted to set it up with storage tanks to carry large amounts of uncharged goo and then try and charge it on the way, I suppose you could.
Gooey.
Seems kind of messy to me, if you want my opinion.
The problem with that is that we would be wasting a lot of weight that the boat could carry on
Yeah.
being self-sufficient.
Mm.
Whereas we would rather have that weight for weapons and cargo.
But we
So,
also, if
It
it's
would behoove us to
self-sufficient,
have a base.
if it's self-sufficient,
we
we
can
also
set up
increase our
this-
range.
True, but
We're also tethered to this base now, so we can only ever use half our fuel before we have to turn around and get back. Unless we want to have to walk part of the way, pick up fuel, and walk back to the ship. And
Nothing
come on, who
worse
does
than
that?
having to go get Sino fuel mid-jump.
I agree that sucks, but you can bring more fuel that you need, because how big are these little cylinders? And, like, it didn't need that many of them, right?
Yeah, but we also don't
You can
know.
store
We
it
also
quite a
haven't
lot.
done a test. We also haven't tested to see how long a full charge lasts.
And the DM said you'd be surprised how energy efficient blah 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 blah, blah or something like that.
Would you be surprised if you said that you only could go 10 feet before you had to completely refill it?
That'd be a really shitty flying boat.
But would it be a surprise?
Well, we already made it further than 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it
like,
might have.
we
Yeah,
were
but it might have been fully
100
charged.
feet. Exactly.
We never
That
bothered
would,
to
that
check the
would be
fuel.
a surprise.
It could have been fully charged before we took off.
All right, I-80. You said we were at like half fuel after we put in the cylinders.
Yes.
No, we were at like 10%.
Well,
No, originally, but then we put in the cylinders that we were carrying on.
right. So you put in all the cylinders you had. Now you've got like 45% fuel.
All right, 35. Let's fly around in like circles for a little while. We'll see how much drops in like.
Sky donuts.
Alright. I mean,
We fly around
for a little
circles.
bit.
How much does it drop by 80? 20 minutes.
It drops down to about how long you say you're flying for? 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at 35%.
35%.
It dropped with that amount of flying. It's dropped down to 30%, give or take a little.
So 5% in 20 minutes. That's
400
pretty-
minutes. So about 6 hours.
So full
6
tank of
hours on a
gas.
full charge.
6 hours of.
which means
Yeah.
we can do 3 hours of traveling before we have to turn around and come back.
I'll
Also,
agree.
ru-
That's not great.
Yeah, and how fast are we roughly flying?
So
Yeah, what's
how
our
many
top
s-
speed?
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just.
Let's go to that's also
see.
one. I'll admit that is on one tank, which means if we could store more on here, just
Yeah,
turn an entire
those
tank
cylinders
into,
are
like,
small. We just have to swap out the cylinders while we're
Alrighty,
flying.
I think at this point we're like gonna start asking super technical questions about the flying boat.
Well, actually, you
How's
rolled a 20
thermodynamics?
on diagnostics for the ship, right? How it works and all.
That was me like when we first jumped on board. Like, how do I get this damn thing working?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that
Have
sound?
Kilroy roll something.
Realistically, Tobias
Flying.
would like spend days looking at this damn, figure out all its
Okay.
little.
Just a
I'd be helping.
Side note. While you were doing the power fuel canister whatchamacallit, while you were connecting the
Diagnosis.
fuel canisters, you noticed the conduits coming out of the top of them were rather small in diameter. So actually, did we define a size for the canisters?
You said
not
we could
really.
throw them. Yeah, you just said we
could
would
throw 'em
be
in
able
our
to throw them in
backpack.
our backpack.
Okay, so let's just for reference, they're about 4 inches in diameter and a foot and a half long.
Oh god,
Sure.
things are tiny. We get 6 hours of charge off of 10 of these?
Well,
Nice.
I feel like I'm gonna end up
anyhow.
carrying around a lot.
So, hang on. I'm working on story here, or descriptions. The conduits coming out of the top of those are maybe an inch across. And when you looked at it, you noticed there was a much larger conduit that those tied into, indicating that there's another fuel source.
Ooh. Is it love?
Wait, you're saying that these 10 cylinders here by the helm are not all the cylinders that are powering the boat?
Correct.
Yeah, those are like the emergency packs.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a bigger
I-
gas
I
tank in the
scour the ship to find the true power source.
I'm staying at the helm because that's just dumb to leave.
See, I'm thinking you put it down, land it just in the middle of nowhere, and then that way we can all
Okay.
kind of scour it.
I'll land it a
On Gary's house.
good distance away from.
I go back to the helm and I deploy the
Glory.
landing gear.
Great.
I stand near the helm and try not to look suspicious.
Eiko, don't let him alone with the helm.
This thing has landing gear, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yay! It's like, great. How else would you land this damn thing?
I guess make it.
Without breaking
Wait,
it?
does it use fuel when it hovers? Or is it only movement and uses fuel?
I'm sure
I
it
would-
uses fuel when it hovers.
I would assume it needs.
Gravity is still a
Hover.
legitimate thing in this world, so yes.
I was curious if we actually had to, if we were staying in one area but wanted to keep off the ground, just a little bit, if that burned fuel. So that's good to know.
Yeah. When you deployed the landing gear, they came out as an array of spiked legs. Reached out from the side to brace and balance the ship. And it slowly lowered down until the bottom was just about touching the ground.
All right.
Okie dokie. Tobias, scouring the ship for the power source. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Where would be a good place for those?
Midship.
Probably. What?
Either
I
the
would guess
rear or the
midship.
mid.
Yeah.
I would probably say the rear since that's where everything else is for propulsion on the ship apparently.
So, in the back end of the ship, pretty much directly below that ornate-looking red circle, in the bottom, you come across. Actually, in the Avengers movie, the power sources used by Hydra.
The
The
Tesseract?
things that are powered by the cube, I forget what it's called.
Tesseract.
Powered by Tesseract energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All their shit, that was powered by that.
Yep. You find a large disc-shaped object that looks a fair amount like one of those.
So I see a glowing cube.
It's not a cube like the Tesseract. Do you remember the power sources they had on the tanks? Hang on, I got a picture.
I remember Cap picking up like some square rectangular thing that kind of looked like a battery.
Right.
Oh, yeah, those things.
Yeah.
It had like a bunch of these little battery things.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So, in the bottom of the ship, you come across I would say it's like 6 or 8 feet tall and probably 10 feet in diameter. A stack of those.
Okay, alright, seeing as I don't think we're in immediate danger, I'm casting Detect Magic. So everything within, like, I think it is, like, I can basically just tell that it's magical and what school of magic it is. So, is this thing magical?
Yes.
What school of magic?
What are my choices?
Maybe that's the wrong thing to ask. You don't have to answer that. It's magical.
Okay.
But
It's
the thing
magical. He
is-
knows what type of magic.
Alright, my character is outrageously curious. He has to know how this works.
Just draw us up some blueprints, like run up everything.
19!
Of
We'll
course.
see you
What
next
is
week.
this thing? How does it work? How do I make
We'll
one?
see.
Hang on.
What's its Ashley Madison password?
Hang on a minute. Typing time.
Oh shit, that was from Critical Role.
What? You caught on to that.
It was an episode with Will Wheaton, who notoriously rolls terribly, and he rolled a 20 on something, and it was like to know about something. Bouts out like, I want to know this, and it's Ashley Madison password.
Ah,
I want to know where he lives. I want to know his family. I want to know his social security number. I want to know his Ashley Madison password. It's like, all right. His favorite color.
There's like a 40 video that's basically just counting all his rolls from that episode, or that,
He
which
was
is why I
on.
remember.
He just constantly rolls ones or twos.
Yep.
He's like, nope, no, not happening.
It's like, people don't understand that this is actually a thing. It's like they think it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
This is a curse. He takes a picture of every single one too.
Okay.
I also like how he invented his own game, but it uses D6s.
Oh, you wanted to know how this thing works, how to make it.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 19 on Knowledge Arcana. Well, my main thing, what is it? Is this just like an arcane battery?
This is how you get a DM to kill off your character. So you know.
It's your own damn fault for
Yeah, it kind of is.
giving us this super fucking thing. Fucking flying boat.
I should have just made you build it. That's
That's
a
what
good
I was
idea.
planning on doing.
oh no, it crashed.
Alrighty, if you don't know, you can.
The fuel
Got it.
indicator with misrepresenting.
Well, sorry, I keep getting distracted by the voices that are speaking in my head.
What I was saying is just that if you don't know or you don't have a good thing prepared for it, you can just tell me some of it.
Okay, well, basic knowledge about it is it's a great big, well, simplest term to describe it is it's a battery. I mean, it's not an electricity battery, but it's a power storage unit.
Yeah, so it doesn't create power, it just
Right.
stores it.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose that's good enough for now. Can I tell how much charge is left in it? Is there a convenient indicator?
It does have, it's got essentially, you can see the blue goo inside it, and it's very dim. It's not nowhere near as bright as the stuff that was in the tubes inside the tunnel area.
And I take it this thing it stores a shit ton.
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, since you know all sorts of stuff about the ship, there is a recharging unit that will slowly recharge the energy storage over time, as long as it's out in the sun.
Oh,
This thing is solar powered? Damn!
It's got solar sails, because that's awesome. And I've always wanted to have something with solar sails.
Oh, I thought that was like for stability bullshit. Okay, that's even better.
yay!
Hooray! We don't need the base.
You just devalued the base.
Just like to rehash, that is very slowly.
Yo, that tells me
Is there a
everyone's
manual here in the
favorite-
engine that says how long it would take to fully recharge the battery? Solar
So
cell.
I think our favorite gnome should work on a way to make solar.
If I had my webcam on to capture my facial reactions, that would be hilarious, but I don't.
We should do
I
that.
should do that. I should just do that. That'd be entertaining.
Every time Avaston rolled a die.
How long would it take to do a full charge? From a 0 charge, it would take about a year to do a full charge.
That's
That
not too
sucks.
bad.
Yes, it does suck.
That's like to the point of there's no point.
The system is incredibly old and rather hack jobbish. I'm sure you could figure it out given a little more time to study it and probably make some major improvements.
Everyone's
until then-
favorite gnome is gonna find a perfect.
Until then, the battery bank in the main battery bank will stay at 10%.
Was it not included with the indicator up by the helm?
In hindsight, no. There's a second indicator that I failed to mention. There's two of them. You were looking at the reserve power.
I run back up there and look at the indicator for the main.
Main power indicator is at roughly, say, about 5-10%. It's very, very low.
All right.
Is there a
So that
switch we
juice
can
does
swap
almost
back and
nothing. then.
forth between?
All right. The point is that the cylinders in the back behind the helm, that's emergency power. There's a main battery down below, but it's also so we pretty much need the base to recharge the damn ship.
Sorry.
We'll stay there for now. We'll be on our guard. Once the ship's charged, we'll weigh our options and go from there.
Can this ship
Alright.
float in addition to flying?
It
Like, are
is
there
a-
any big holes or
Does
something that
the
make
ship
it
look
not seaworthy?
seaworthy?
You guys have watched the Disney movie Treasure Planet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fucking great movie.
All right. There, you have an
Sure
outline
is,
of what the
actually.
ship looks like.
Hello.
Treasure planet?
You've not seen Treasure Planet?
You've never seen
Oh
Treasure Planet?
my God. People
I'm
said
Don't
not
feel
over.
bad.
than the rest of you.
Don't feel bad. I saw it like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I rewatched it about a year ago.
I've seen it so many times.
Is
I
it
don't.
on
I didn't have a
Netflix?
childhood, so
I don't
It's
think
on
I-
Netflix.
I've never seen Treasure Planet either.
It's on Netflix. Watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to find it.
Alright, basically before my headset died, I was basically saying we kind of need the base for now, although in the future we could probably work out a way to improve the ship so we don't need the base.
Yes.
I will accept this for now.
Well, yeah.
I'm
of
happy
course.
about it.
I retain
Let's
that
just
we
deal
can
with it
park
for
the
now.
ship outside so it's not trapped underground
Well,
while we figure
need
out.
to bring it in to charge it, alright? We can't charge it away from the fuel source.
What, make Falafel run a tube of blue goo up to the surface for us.
Or could we just take out that giant blue disc thing and move that inside? Is that portable?
It's about 8
Wait.
feet tall and 10 feet across.
So
You-
yes.
Is there
You
a
have to rip
door?
the ship apart to get it out.
Wait,
Yeah,
the room where we originally found the Thor juice in that storage room, that had tubes coming up to it already, so we just have to run a pipe from there to the boat.
Weren't those like tiny tubes that were just there to power lights?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
wasn't there
it was
like
also like 400 feet
pipe?
down.
We've already determined that this AI
No.
guy is completely omnipotent, can do whatever he wants, so he can
No,
obviously
but
run
wasn't there a
pipes.
pipe coming through the wall in the basement of the storage room on the surface that we could just extend?
Oh yeah.
He's not fully
Well.
omnipotent. If you recall, he wasn't able to observe your tentacle encounter in the dungeon room.
But he was able to
And there's a
swap me out of
difference
some
between-
random forest and
Fully
drag me
impotent.
into this place.
In other news, Netflix being shitty like it is, you can't stream Treasure Planet anymore. And get it
Aw,
on Netflix DVD. Who the fuck would do
Nope.
that?
You might be able to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anywho,
So we have a pirate ship now.
Also,
we have
there's all that
We have a
gold and
flying-
whatnot back where we found the ship, so we kind of put the ship down there to load up the ship. So go out and
yes.
buy shit with the ship. With the ship.
Get a little
Well, I
yeah.
should
going there.
shit on the ship.
I think it's time to clean the poop deck.
So we should probably take the ship back down.
I'm
Get
glad
it
you figured
recharged.
this out on your own. You're making such good progress.
Well,
Take the
I
ship
suppose
down,
it's
get it recharged.
his fault for not making a great first impression.
Can I just like return the ship and get my money back?
No. That's not an option.
It's starting to be much more of a hassle than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Alright, so flying back to the quarry.
Yes.
Geez, open landing bay 1.
The clock laughed, and the ground opened up beneath you as you came approached on the ground. And
I just want to repeat, I don't like that laugh. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to kill us.
it's not a maniacal laugh. It's a you guys are funny.
Oh, he thinks we're funny. I
Jeez.
really don't trust him now. He's lying to us.
Geez, in an effort to try and, like, humanize you, like, why don't you tell us your, like, life goals and dreams? Bullshit like that.
Life goals.
He's a machine. He's just gonna lie.
I am not. It retorted. As
It's said in the third person.
Yes. Alright, elevator's back down the bottom, pulls you back in towards where it came from.
I find the fuel hookup and start filling it back up.
Yeah, I'm helping. I want this. I would like to get this ship up and running.
I got hammer and shield. I don't trust this AI.
I support what you're doing.
Alright,
I think Jeeves is just misunderstood.
So was King Kong. Also, how that went.
He just climbed up the building to wave at the planes.
Doesn't everybody wave at the planes when they go by? I do.
I think it's wave into the planes.
SWAT the planes.
All right,
King
so
Kong, the original
I
SWAT team.
God.
Really trying hard not to make a really awful joke.
Do it. Give in.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put me in jail as a terrorist if I say it, so nope.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Don't.
all right.
Be better if you kept your job.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't involve plane swatting and the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
If it doesn't involve those, then you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Should
could have
be
been
fine
saved
then.
for off the record, but alright. I might try and
Anywho, we'll
That'll be fine.
we're trying to hook up the ship so it can fully be charged.
Yep. So as you wandered around the back of the ship looking how to hook it up, a set of ports opened up on either side of it.
RJ-45s or
Surreal.
Like fire hose ports.
Parallel.
It's more like an ISA bus.
we're not nerds.
Nope, not at all.
We should somehow set up a communication method using in the ship that uses token.
Alright,
That
so
added speed and efficiency.
oh yes.
There, I've successfully the
Even though the back's in the back.
illustrated.
Oh, that's
So
Bless you.
Green Bay.
Lovely. Suppose it's not so bad as me blowing my nose last time. Alright, so port is hooked up and the ship is now charging. Did my internet
Is there?
die? No, you're good.
No,
Is there like
we're here.
Oh,
is there a progress bar or something?
I was looking at the cover
Is there a
for the
kitchen?
Treasure Planet movie.
Is there a kitchen? Yes.
Or like and like
A galley?
sleeping arrangements as well.
I mean, there
Quarters?
seems to be a brewery.
a
in front,
galley?
so-
Yes, there's a gallows too.
Oh, this gallows? I thought this was a luxury ship, not
Well.
a prison ship.
to keep
Hey,
the servants
hey
in
now.
line.
You can't be too.
When people start getting catawampus, you gotta keep them in check.
Well,
Is
after
there-
you're with a flying ship, why waste time with gallows? Just toss them overboard.
That works.
You know, after all that talk of not trusting our AI companion, we also have to talk about the fact that we have some random female locked up in the basement.
Well, wait till she wakes up and deal
Yes,
with that
a
problem at a later
random one
date.
locked up.
Who's down there with her, anyways, by the way? Oh, it's Charlotte. What's Charlotte doing down there?
Checking out the
Mm.
cannons.
Oh, yeah. How are the
There's no
cannons on
cannons.
that one?
They're good. They feel piratey.
Perky. Very
Pirate
firm.
cannons.
Like obnoxiously firm.
You know, she's probably
it
going
could
to
be a
listen to the
tentacle.
recording.
Alright.
Then she'll know I was here keeping her safe from a murderous evil clock.
Quote unquote safe.
Safety in numbers.
Hey, those girls gotta stick together, right?
Alrighty, so. Ship's recharging. The voice there, Falafel.
What the hell does he?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yes, falafel.
Hang on a minute. I'm thinking.
Now, don't lie to me.
about.
We can call it. It's getting late.
Almost. The whole getting into voice character bit's still odd.
Don't
Partially
feel like
because-
you have to do voices.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more entertaining to do or to attempt to do voices. I just can't seem to get them far enough away from my own voice so that it's easy to tell the difference.
You can cheat and use a voice modulator.
Yeah, I don't think my neighbors would appreciate that though.
Yeah, screw your neighbors.
Yep. Alright. Flawful's
He did
voice.
that before and it didn't work out that well.
Thank you, Min. That was entirely not necessary.
But saying, I'm
Sorry.
curious.
My girlfriend, fiance, was my next door neighbor.
Oh, did not know that.
Yes. Anyhow, back to DnD. Falafal's voice rings out, or doesn't ring out, states, "Ah, you found the power connection. It's been a long time since I've been hooked up to that ship. Looks like it'll be... It's charging slowly. It's gonna be several hours, maybe even a day before that's up to full charge again. Well, you might as well make yourselves at home here." He opens up a tunnel. I'm not really gonna draw.
It has a
but-
complete wet bar.
I bust out the some paper and dice and start drawing up character sheets.
Yeah, Dagda's definitely not trusting the AI. He's just gonna stay on the ship.
Staying on the ship.
Yeah.
A flashing neon sign that says "Girls Here" lights up over a hallway. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll lock the door from this side.
Whatever.
Then I at least know Akko won't be able to get in.
Ha ha.
Well, you know those piratey sailor types. Can't be too careful with them. Okay, so ship's charging. By the time we play again, it will be fully charged.
Yeah.
Spending
does
a night
not-
down here.
Huh?
So we're just like sleeping, spending the night down here, or whatever.
Yes.
I don't trust it, but I'm gonna sleep on the ship as well.
I
guess-
take inventory of... Oh, what the hell?
Take this bed.
I could hear myself. That was creepy. Fuck. I take inventory of all this stuff in the cavern place. Said there's a shit ton of gold and whatnot.
I'm
Yes.
taking inventory of the ship, seeing what's on it and our little things going on. I look and see if there's a name on the ship.
There probably is. I haven't picked one for it though.
Let's call it the Jenny.
Call it the what?
Jenny.
The Jenny.
Forrest Gump. Anyone?
Oh.
I understood. I wasn't laughing.
Oh.
Yeah. There. No. That's much cleaner looking.
So that's how it lands.
Yes.
Wow, you left my crappy robot legs.
Why not?
Better than anything else we could draw.
Drawing tools for Roll20 are not the most precise.
Nope.
They work.
It's okay.
Okay, so ship is parked, ship is charging. You guys all found places to sleep.
Mm.
There for food. You're not going to trust anything that the voice provides for you, so.
There's a
I've got my own rations.
Oh, that's right. You do have some with you.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've got rations times 10.
lovely. So, good place to call it a night.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess we'll set up watches.
Why do you need to watch when you got a clock?
Ha ha.
Boom. Alright. That is that. And we're gonna stop recording.